Luna Ozar showing why she is one of the best players in this league. But Kacey Dela Rosa and one.
Straight answer. I think Kacey heard me.
So Luna Ozar, but look at this and one. A tough basket.
Sandra Villacruz offers Ateneo just her experience playing under Coach LA and just knowing exactly where all of her teammates are at all times.
From Ateneo, and then on the other side, the defense, courtesy of one Kacey Dela Rosa.
An 8-0 spurt by Ateneo. Dela Rosa.
Great pass.
Cacho.
Great pass. As I mentioned in that first half,
Villacruz feeding the big man, and why not basket and one?
That's deep. That is so easy for Kacey. Not even a challenge right there. Single coverage.
Of the collegiate tournament, starting with the women's matchup between Ateneo and UE. The block there by Kacey Dela Rosa. Owani on the other end, and you talked about this, Melissa.
Let's set. In the high post now, getting it to Cancho. Unselfish basketball.
Great job there by Kacey.
Here steal by Lopez. Sherba having trouble. They give it to her veteran, Soriano. Look at the hounding defense of Ateneo. Dela Rosa running the break. Kacey all the way.
So great runs here for the Fighting Maroons. Dela Rosa working through that double team, gets the roll in.
It almost seems like Kacey wants to make it harder for herself because
So you know you could sub them out there and they could give their full 110% out there on that court.
Angel Sorada blocked by Kacey. Dela Rosa feeding her running big man. And Sarah Makanjura on a 4-0 run all by herself with 1:21 remaining.
Look at that footwork grade, and also kudos to Kacey Dela Rosa giving that extra.
Give it to their leading scorer. Etan sees two defenders. Dela Rosa gets the steal. One person to beat. Dela Rosa takes her time.
Handoff by Kacey. Dela Rosa rolling to the basket for the 2+1 special.
Beautiful here, and this is the composure we're talking about from Kai Owani to use that screen, finding Kacey Dela Rosa, and with two people on her, she still finds a way to finish.
into the big man is not working for Ateneo, so you want to be able to just move the ball a little more to give them a chance.
Dela Rosa miss. Dela Rosa will not take no for an answer.
Lopez. Owani thought about it. They'll get it to Kacey down low. This has been their game plan. Kacey Dela Rosa, the footwork.
Oh, man, her footwork is insane.
And giving Kacey that little open lob there.
And Ateneo up by 10 early here in the first quarter. And looking to get two more. Owani on the break. Owani finishes with the left hand. Finish.
Great defense by Dela Rosa. Kai Owani just going really confident on that layup fast break.
Of course, Coach LA pleading his case. Nonetheless, action continues. Dela Rosa, the bucket plus the foul. After all that, Kacey still scores. Right here on the replay. Picture perfect pass though by De Luna.
Yeah, great pass.
Crossover out to Kacey. Dela Rosa spins. 4 defenders. It does not matter.
You know, this has been a chess match between the two players, but again, we were talking about a triple team. That was a quadruple team.
Work so hard on defense. You want to reward yourself on forcing those turnovers.
And I find so interesting as Kacey Dela Rosa gets that basket.
And taken. A prayer, you could say, though. But it's a miss. Ateneo look to dribble the clock off Malagar. Sees Kacey down low. Bucket in, the foul.
Batombacan nearly traveled. Dela Rosa draws the foul. And the basket is good.
What a pass by Cancho. She almost lost the ball but found Dela Rosa, and these kinds of play.
De La Rosa, double team. De La Rosa fighting underneath, getting that basket in.
Crazy balance on that play right there.
Let's take a look at that. Kacey Dela Rosa just blowing everyone by. De La Rosa just absorbing the contact and getting the foul. And now she heads on to the line for a freebie.
Thing you don't see a lot is her taking it all the way down court by herself and finishing on the other end.
De La Rosa. Cruz. De La Rosa again. Look at the bound for the boards.
We did not see a three-point shot go in the first quarter, and now we have seen 3 for in.
UP has to be careful of that.
See Pesquera kicks it out to the corner. Mendoza is denied by Kacey Dela Rosa.
Great help, great block.
At her height and skill level.
I would hate that. I would hate to guard that as a point guard.
She gets a steal that time. Lopez gets freed up. Three-pointer is good. And Ateneo
winding down. Malagar sees a timer. She attacks.
Great pass.
Dumps it up to De La Rosa. The bucket plus the foul.
Ateneo here.
The patience as you see that replay, Rafi.
Yeah, way to find your big man.
Kate Cancho. The turnaround. De La Rosa recovers. De La Rosa for 2 plus the foul.
Stop Kacey Dela Rosa. You see here, 2 blue shirts trying to box her out, but still she was the one to get that basketball and to think she already has.
The deficit is already where it's at. You can see that they're still fighting for every single possession. Oh, and again, Kacey Dela Rosa.
There's a Buscar hitting that mid-range jumper, and then this high-low action.
And the look to post her up. Oh, the turn and scores while getting hacked.
Too easy for Kacey Dela Rosa. Improved her game so much. You see her getting to the basket, just using her footwork in one simple dribble.
USD coaching staff is the one stepping up with Coach,
yes.
in Coach Heidi's absence.
De La Rosa gets the putback to drop.
Because we often see that kind of dip in the men's game, but Kacey Dela Rosa showing us otherwise.
69-52 is our scoreboard. The steal here by De La Rosa. On the move, Kacey Dela Rosa. Goodbye.
And for Ateneo, it's breaking that press. De La Rosa with a hang time. De La Rosa.
Monster rebound by Kacey Dela Rosa. That was good defense by Garcia at first, but
Lopez, they'll try to get it to Kacey in the post. They do. Here comes Kacey Dela Rosa. Oh. Nice find. That's a Nikola Jokic pass by Kacey Dela Rosa.
Pressure on Sarah Macanjula.
Mendoza, the bump, the jumper that's blocked by De La Rosa. Kacey with one man to beat. Mendoza versus De La Rosa. It's De La Rosa all the way.
See 3 for Barba if it goes. It is a seesaw affair here today in the SM Mall of Asia Arena. Kacey drives and will score. And we've got 40 seconds left in this ball game. Cruz gets it to Kacey underneath and 1.
Great action.
Kacey Dela Rosa.
That's a great action coming from Ateneo. Your opposite big man has to dive, and that's what creates this opportunity here. Great look from Vilia Cruz. Kacey just absorbing that body. And there you go.
Eventually they will fall. I mean, it's a law of averages when it comes to those things. At least they're getting attempts, and they're seeing that if they execute their play till the end, they will get these open shots.
That was a nice feed by Limbago. But a goal.
More committed by Ateneo.
Bakal open. Makes the defense pay.
It really did provide problems for Ateneo.
De La Rosa cutting and scoring 2 points.
Spin passing, Adamson would have it no other way.
Limbago. Nice feed to Ornopia, just denied by Kacey Dela Rosa.
He's still at 16. Malagar, the pass ahead to De La Rosa. Kacey is there to clean up her own mess.
When you have a point guard that can shoot and not just pass.
drop is no good here.
Let's see who will set the pace. They go to the MVP triple team. Kacey does not care.
And that's the pace you want to see Kacey play at the entire 4 quarters. You don't, in a game like
40 free throws in one half.
Some
I wish
teams
we
don't
had
even get that in the whole game.
our Sultan of Stats here to confirm if this is a record.
Bounce in. Kacey is there for that board. Here comes Ateneo. Kacey all the way. How do you stop that freight train?